Bowden calling shots in the centre third.
And Althea Byfield.
Well, she doesn't mind a bit of drama.
I'm not
Althea
okay.
Byfield.
Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'm fine, coach. Keep me here.
Yeah.
Even though there was a little squeal of anguish and a little grimace on the face, I think she's fine. Oh, Finch forced to go right across the circle, and there she is with Halpenny. Made herself available and lands the shot. Back to 5. We need a little turnover here, though, the Tactix.
And there we see the Tactix shooting stats. We've got Ellen Halpenny going at 79% and Anna Thompson at 75%. So improved from last week, but I'm sure Helen Marn-Stroud would like to see them lift even more in this game.
Kite working hard. As is Thompson, the goal attack, trying to make herself available. And there is Halpenny, gets the ball knocked out of her hands by Byfield.
Yes, Althea Byfield very quick at coming around the front on that pass, so perhaps the Tactix need to change that. And Jolene Henry goes out hunting.
But Thompson finds her way around the long arms of Henry. With Wilcox for the Mystics and Coffin.
Oh, lovely play there from Catherine Latu at the top of the circle, sees Jenny May in the corner and back under the post. And here we see the Mystics shooting stats, 100% from Catherine Latu and Maria Tutaia on 79. So the Mystics will be happy with that.
Thompson back at the other end. She's performed strongly so far, Thompson. She's needed to. She's the senior member at 23 down that shooting end for the Tactix.
Yes, and apart from perhaps a disappointing game from her and Halpenny last week, oh, a fantastic setup there from Charlotte Kite and Victoria Smith. I was about to say that Anna Thompson and Ellen Halpenny have been playing extremely well in this competition. They just had a bit of a speed bump last week.
Well, their defenders have turned over the ball. Can they now work it through court and get it up to Halpenny and Thompson? But they are struggling at the moment. That press coming on from the Mystics and putting them under a bit of pressure. Kite and Bowden.
Oh, how did Philippa Finch get that ball between the two Mystics defenders?
Oh, there she is again, Finch. Real workhorse in mid-court for the Tactix. Experienced provincial player, but they've lost it down the shooting end, and so the Mystics will get another opportunity as they come up court through George.
So it seems to be the ball that's going in and out of the circle where the Tactix are vulnerable, and they'll need to tidy that up if they want to come back into this game.
Well, the Mystics have made them pay, and the lead is 6.
Ellen Halpenny mixing it up by coming out.
A wry smile from Coffin. So might have been a little bit hard done by, as they usually are when the call goes against them.
Yes.
Now it's with Thompson. She wanted to pass out. Thompson wanted to pass out, but in the end took the shot, and it's come off for her. Coffin doesn't seem to be struggling too much with that calf. A long ball in from... goes into Latu, and she hauls it in and lands the shot. Gee, she's going well, Catherine Latu. And that combination between her and Tutaia is becoming quite dynamic at times.
Some good pressure here from the Mystics defenders. Philippa Finch running into a bit of traffic.
That outside arm again from Byfield. She's tipped it away, and the Mystics will have another opportunity. The second quarter winds down. Turned over a bit of ball, Byfield, for her team this afternoon.
Oh, and a lovely fake there from Catherine Latu to Maria Tutaia popping. As here we see Byfield come through on that angle. It's a hard angle to feed, so Tactix definitely going to have to work on that part of the game.
Henry with the ball now for the Mystics, and she finds Tutaia to Coffin. Oh, and there's Latu moving once again. Well, she's gone well, Jenny May Coffin, despite the little niggle. Really opened things up for the Mystics in mid-court.
Yes, and touch wood for our mate out there that she lasts the second half of the game. It looks like she's going to last the first half, so we just hope that she hangs in there for another half.
Well, they turned it over up the other end, the Mystics. Halpenny with the mishandle, but they've thrown it away again, and it's the long ball, and that was what cost them last week, that long pass, and it didn't come off this time. So the Tactix, as the quarter winds down, there's a chance just to close it up a little bit more. They haven't gone too badly in this quarter, the Tactix.
Yes, the change with Victoria Smith and Kite seems to have worked for them. But this defence end from the Mystics is really making the Tactix work really hard. They're leading the stats on deflections and intercepts, and here we see another one.
Well, it was pretty well telegraphed, wasn't it? And Byfield picked it up, and George goes into Latu. The Mystics quickly down court, and they make them pay.
Yes. Hats off to Debbie Fuller, really, because that was really well set up, that defensive play, and the Tactix just played into their hands.
Oh, quick hands from George. She spied Tutaia.
So the attack end saying, anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, they've certainly matched it with their defensive cohorts down the other end, and the Tactix will need to fight to get themselves back in as Byfield again. They just can't quite pick up the scraps this time, the Mystics. They need to settle the Tactix in a little bit here. And Thompson does that well.
She's having a good shooting game. The Mystics will know that there's only 20 seconds to go, but that's a long time in netball. A lot can happen, so they'll just take the time to get this ball down.
Oh, they'll go long and it won't come off. Victoria Smith, well done.
She says that as Jolene Henry takes the ball.
Yep, you've done that
and now,
well, it was athletic stuff from Thompson. It nearly came off, but it is still the Northern Mystics. They led by 8 at the end of the first quarter. They lead by 9 at the end of the second. It is the Mystics 30, the Canterbury Tactix 21.
I've been buried in the sand. I've come down, no place to land. I don't need you to understand. It's not what I had planned.
Welcome back. It's half-time between the Northern Mystics and the Canterbury Tactix, and I can tell you the Mystics are leading by 9 goals, 30-21. Interesting, a few injuries in this match have plagued the Tactix. Chelsea Pittman went off with a knee injury. We've seen Jenny May Coffin call time. It looked like she had a bit of a strained calf, but of course, with Grace Rasmussen is out as well, she really has to try and play the entire match. One change I can tell you is that Megan Hutton has come on at goal keep for the Tactix. She had just one quarter last week. She'll be up against Catherine Latu. We'll see what else is happening. I'll pass you back to our commentators, Ricky Swinnell and Kerry Wills.
Thank you, Tony. Yes, the Mystics are the team playing up to their reputation at the moment. A 9-goal advantage. The Tactix try to stop the rot, and they've made a couple of changes. As Tony said, Megan Hutton is on at goal keep for Victoria Smith. Philippa Finch has gone into centre with Marie Bowden shifting out to wing attack. So can the changes make the difference, Kerry?
Yes, well, they'll be looking for some more ball defensively, the Tactix, and Philippa Finch is a wing defence, so she'll have some impact in there, I'm sure.
It's still about composure, and we've got the game's not over.